What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Stats and Facts, where we have all the stats.
And we got all them facts. You dig?
Yeah, I go by DJG94.
I go by one. Today, man, we got a special guest in the building, dog. Go by Kendall Kelly, man. What's up with it, my G?
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, excited to have you on the show, man. Friend of the show, a good friend of mine as well, a good brother of mine, I should say. Man, you want to tell the people a little about yourself today, bro?
Yeah, man. First of all, I appreciate y'all for having me. I'm a faithful watcher of the show, so it's cool to be a part for an episode. Uh, as you said, my name is Kendall Kelly. I'm originally from Bowie, Maryland. Grew up in Frisco, Texas, and just kind of moved back and forth my whole life. I'm back in the Dallas area again, transitioning to adult life. And yeah, that's a little bit about my upbringing. I graduated two HBCUs, Southwestern Christian College and Bowie State University. Um, Majored in psychology. Very interested in sports, music, Black mental health, uh, God, all things spiritual. Try to be a well-versed person. Yeah, so that's how I would start off explaining myself.
Yeah, very.
Okay, that's what's up, bro. We got something in common, Kendall. We both two college grads. I graduated back in my hometown, Natchez,
Yes, sir.
Louisiana, in
And
communication.
that's you. And that's you. Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Dope,
I
dope,
see you
man.
got your, I see you got your beast mode dreads going on.
Yeah. I had to get right for the show.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. So we're gonna get into our first topic. The NFL. I see. I kind of was disappointed. I can't believe Tom Brady going to his 10th Super Bowl. They defeated Green Bay, man. But a black quarterback came out with a W. Patrick Mahomes. They defeated the Buffalo Bills. So we got the Buccaneers and we got the Chiefs. Kendall, who you got winning the Super Bowl, bro?
Man, I got the Chiefs, man. I don't see nobody beating the Chiefs. Uh, Tom is the GOAT. You got to give it to him. He made it
Yeah,
10 times, just like LeBron. He's LeBron in the NFL. Maybe not the same impact-wise, but winning-wise, he that guy. Now, like you said, black quarterback with the Chiefs. Both the Bucks and the Chiefs got black offensive coordinators, so I feel like that's a win.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So the Packers didn't show up to play. The Buccaneers did. Byron Leftwich, he actually out of DC, so I'm rooting for him. But my homeboy, he gonna go crazy. He got the weapons. Tyreek Hill, Kelsey.
yeah.
I don't see nobody stopping him, man. Tyreek Hill is a cheat code. You hand that man the ball, who gonna tackle him? I got the Chiefs winning, bro. Can't nobody beat them.
So okay, well, you got the Chiefs winning, but before we fully get into the NFL, what I mean, the conference championship games, tell us about your teams. Like, who are your sports teams, dog?
Sports teams in general, but football, I'm a Ravens fan all day, man. Lamar Jackson. I feel like he the future. I don't know if we're gonna talk about our teams individually, but we can get into that. We need a new offensive coordinator. We need some receivers. Cool. I'm a Ravens fan. Basketball, I don't really have a team. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm behind LeBron 100% of the way. I'm a fan of the game, just like football, basketball, football. So I like a lot of players. Right now, basketball, yeah, LeBron. I'm a Carmelo fan. Uh, that's pretty much it, though. At the sports off top, yeah.
So with the past two games, man, that we just saw yesterday, dog. I think I had the Packers game going a little different, you know what I mean, as well as
Yeah.
the Bills. I didn't expect the Bills to lose like that, but were y'all surprised with the outcomes of the two games we saw?
Nah,
Y'all wasn't.
Nah. Well, the Packers game, I was. I wanted Aaron Rodgers to win.
Mhm.
Packers and Chiefs, but Tom Brady had the better defense. He
Yeah.
had the better defense, and Rodgers struggled a little bit.
I don't know if this a hot take or not, but Aaron Rodgers is not a leader, bro. He's a talented
Oh,
quarterback.
Oh, you don't
He,
think so?
he's a talented quarterback. He's not a leader of men, bro. I don't know if you seen he went through the organization under the bus talking about winning culture. They don't got it. You got one Super Bowl win, bro. You make the championship 4 times. You're supposed to be the most talented quarterback we've seen before Patrick Mahomes, but you can't win.
Yeah.
We seen Tom Brady win with nothing. The Patriot system is like that, but at the same time, bro, you that talented, you got to be able to pull your team over the top. The Packers got a talented defense, so I understand coaching, can be a problem, and that was the problem we had in Baltimore. But, bro, all these excuses, man, if you that man, pull the team up. The Chiefs don't got the greatest defense, but they offense so good it don't even matter. The Chiefs gonna score 30 points a game. You got arguably the best receiver in the game, Devontae Adams. Y'all can't win. That's on you, bro. You the quarterback. You don't throw your team under the bus when y'all lose. Y'all been losing consistently. So, hey man, he not the leader that Tom Brady is. Yeah, Tom Brady did have a little bit of a better team, but y'all made it this far, but now it's a problem. Nah, man, Aaron Rodgers not a leader to me.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I agree. You got to get it done, man. You got to, like, especially when we look at you like one of them guys, we start putting you in that conversation with Breeze, Brady. The list goes on. You gotta step up, man, and get it done. So, because I did see the comment he made about them punting on. I think they punted on 4th down, and he was like, "Well, that wasn't my decision." I was like, I don't know.
That was a bad call.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know if you should just come out and be like, you know what I mean? Like you say, throw your team under the bus like that. Y'all lost, take that L, man. Especially those like I put it on the receivers too, man. They got to come down with some of them catches. They was dropping
yeah, it was terrible.
Dropping too many catches, dog.
Yeah.
With that said,
the Bucks did the same thing though. They were dropping passes too, but hey, you gotta prevail, man.
Yeah.
Gotta get past that.
With that said, fellas, we all know the Super Bowl. We know who's sitting in the Super Bowl now. So, what are y'all predictions?
I started out. I'm gonna say 34-28 Chiefs.
Kendall, how you feeling, bro?
Man, I say the same thing. It'd probably be about a score. I'd probably go 21-14 Chiefs.
So that sounds like a defensive game right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because I think I took that stance last week with the Chiefs only putting up like 20 something, but they've been showing me, man, every time I think they're gonna score in the 20s, I always go up to 30 or 40. So that said, I'm probably gonna take the Chiefs 38-31, somewhere in there. Think they're gonna put up a good little fight, and end up probably having a good fourth quarter to close it out. So
okay.
I mean,
Tom Brady took an L like that with my Eagles.
Yeah.
3 years ago. So I can see that happening.
Yeah, man. So I hopefully it's a good one. I don't want to see no blowout, man. I hope it's a good Super Bowl. We can kick back and like enjoy, at least it be enjoyable. Now, some other things that we wanted to cover before we switch topics with the NFL, bro, is these trade rumors that's been going on. I don't know if you're aware of some of them, but one of the biggest ones we all probably are aware of is the Deshaun Watson one, man, wanting out of Houston, dog. What are y'all takes on that, fellas? Like, where do y'all want to see him land if he does end up leaving?
Man, I say free that man. Let that man go. Let that man win. You seen JJ Watt at the end of the year. It's like, hey man, I'm sorry we wasted another one of your years. Man, let that black man go win somewhere. I like him going with the 49ers. Like that's a good that's a good pairing with him and Raheem Mostert. If he can stay healthy, that'd be a great backfield. As far as other destinations, I was gonna say I know we're going Matthew Stafford next. I like him with the Patriots, but I like Deshaun with the Patriots even better. Trade in for Cam because I don't think that was a good fit for Cam. But I don't know who else. I don't know the other teams that need quarterbacks like that off the top of my head.
Well, see, on his list, he had the Jets. Who was it, DJ? Was it the Jets or the Dolphins?
The Jets and the Dolphins, but he preferred the Jets. I guess he want to pull like a Brady or Peyton Manning, take it to the next level, like make the team better. Yeah, but that's a good pick though, Kendall. I forgot about the 49ers. And I think the Minnesota or Denver Jacksonville. You know, it's a lot of teams that need a good quarterback.
Minnesota sound nice, dog, because Kirk just ain't it. I'm sorry.
Nah,
Kirk just not it.
Justin, Deshaun with Justin Jefferson, that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah. And they still got the dog in the backfield, huh? Cook.
Oh, yeah, Dalvin Cook. That'd be super crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean, cause he got to get out. I agree, bro. He got to get out of Houston. Like Houston just
It's over.
And even
It's a losing culture.
If we get to the front office side of it, when you start saying things like you don't want the inmates to run the, you know what I mean, you don't want them to run the prison or however they was putting it, man, you can't build no culture off of that, because now guys is thinking like, all right, for one, the owners and along with the front office is not really behind us, dog. Like it's just, I don't know. He got to get out of there, man, because it's not gonna work. And every game that I watch, he's running for his life. The offensive line suck. Like dude running for his life every down, bro. So like it's not gonna go right, man.
Trade one of the best receivers in the game for nothing. Like you're not trying to win.
Yes, that was terrible.
That's probably the worst.
How you trade Hopkins? Yeah. I don't know what quarterback had it worse this year. All the offensive linemen, they get sacked, Cam or Deshaun. I don't know who worse.
That's a good question. Well, see, my thing with the Patriots, though, they looked amazing the first two games, and then I don't know.
First two games. Yeah. I guess they ain't play against nobody. You know that's how it be. Just like the
Cam caught COVID, and that was pretty much all she wrote. Like, I was like, man, I thought they was gonna be pretty straight, but I don't know, man. Now
I like to see Cam with the Saints though, bro. You never know, because y'all got a good offensive lineman. You don't believe in him no more, or is open?
I'm good on that, dog. I think you tried to give us him last episode, and I was like, nah.
Yeah. Well, now he done with Breeze, but he don't have no faith in Cam. Oh my God.
Have you seen Cam throw like when Cam did come back, bro? Like, granted, I said those first two games he looked amazing. When he came back, dog, did you see Cam throwing that ball?
Off and on, I ain't gonna lie. Well, you gotta look at it. You got more talent. I don't think he'll screw up like that.
Man,
look what y'all did, Jameis Winston. Y'all won't even give him a chance, so you don't know. Yeah. That's why
we talking about somebody I saw throw a 55-yard touchdown the other day in our defeat versus somebody who just was throwing the ball to the ground, throwing it to the popcorn ladies, and it's just like, dog, nah, it's not the same.
Hey, did Drew Brees ever win the MVP?
I don't think so.
No. Did Cam Newton win the MVP?
He did, but
that mean that man at one point in time was the best.
You gotta have faith.
He was the best player in the league at one point in time. He don't gotta have perfect throwing mechanics to get the job done. He can throw the ball further than Drew Brees can.
I doubt it, bro. I don't know about that one.
Nah, you gotta get.
Bro, he got Mike Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders. Come on, man.
I'm going off what I just seen from Cam this past season. That's all.
That's system.
Wow.
That's system.
Yeah, he ain't got nobody. He ain't got no receivers or running back. So I give him a team. I guarantee he'll have a good year.
Okay, so DJ, you trying to bring him to the Saints? Since you don't like Carson Wentz so bad, since you don't like Carson Wentz, how about your team get Cam? Would you like that?
Hey, better than Carson Wentz.
Oh,
I'll take a chance.
Better than Carson.
Yeah.
Okay, at least I got faith in the black quarterback. So I don't know about you.
This ain't no black thing though. If Cam was white, I would say.
Well, Drew Brees white and he sucked in the playoffs. How about that?
And what has my take been on here? What has my take been?
It doesn't matter. Hey, Kendell, during the season he was gloping. Kendell, during the season he was gloping, talking about the Saints. We going all the way this year. Now Brees washed up. He got a problem. Now Breeze, it's time for you to retire, man.
That's facts.
I don't like how we switching this on me, dog. I'm just
saying though.
I was pretty consistent in my stance. I said, look, Breeze, we clearly know he ain't healthy when he came back from all them broke ribs. But I said he's getting the job done. But like my stance has been, bro, the past few playoffs we have shown like Breeze, he don't have it no more, dog. Like it's not to take away from all the greatness he did in the past, but he just doesn't have it going forward. And that's the same thing I'm saying with Cam. Yeah, Cam was the MVP. Cam looked amazing, but this past season, bro, Cam wasn't throwing no rocket launches like he used to. You know what I'm saying? If he can get back to that, I would have no problem saying, yeah, Cam, come on.
You know
If
why?
he has some receivers, he got a chance.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't throwing it because he didn't have nobody to throw to.
I'm gonna have to go look at some highlights because what
Name
I
one receiver on the Patriots right now. I've top name one receiver who played for the Patriots right now.
I
You can't do it. You don't know who on the team.
I can't name.
Maybe if you play Madden, you know somebody, but that's it, right? You don't know nobody from real life.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't name him, bro.
Now, hey, Kendell. Now, what if at the time Dez whenever told his Achilles where he had signed with the Saints? You never know. Maybe they could have got through on the Rams that year.
Oh,
you don't think so?
Oh, you talking about
But they got robbed because that's.
I don't know because the thing with Dez, I love Dez as a personality. Like I feel like he was a great player, but he was never explosive. So I tore my Achilles, so I know how that is. Like coming back, if you already not explosive, you can't. It's hard. Well, you said before he tore the Achilles, but even at that point, he was already diminishing as a player. So I don't think he was that much of a game changer. You know what I'm saying? As far as a wide receiver, like cool, like he a big body, he a red zone type receiver, but I don't think that's enough. You see what I'm saying? And then same thing with Drew Brees. Like you mentioned with the Texans organization and how they was talking about, the prisoners and all that. Drew Brees being a leader of men, talking about the military, that you gotta learn how to read the room. You know what I'm saying? Like Malcolm Jenkins and them boys, when they hear that, Michael Thomas, they tweeting, they feel a type of way about that. That's something that's hard to recover from. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, we may hate on Tom Brady. We hate to see him winning all these games and stuff, but he a leader, bro. And that sets the bar that Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers, they haven't been able to meet. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, man, get that man Cam a chance, man.
Hey, that sounds like like a fact right there.
With my own eyes, I never thought I'd see Brady in the Super Bowl again. I'm just shocked. I ain't gonna even lie to you, because I'm thinking that Tim Duncan of the football, he a system player. He proved me wrong.
He looked great,
so
bro.
I have to give him all his flowers while he's still here. Shout out to Tom Brady. But you're losing the Super Bowl, so just to let you know.
Dang, cold blooded. One of the last NFL topics we got, man, was Dwayne Haskins signing with the Steelers. Seeing that move, do you guys like that move, or what are y'all expectations?
I love it.
Everybody deserves a second chance.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves a second chance. Go ahead, Kendell.
I was just saying, I love it. Even as a Ravens fan, I hate the Steelers, but Mike Tomlin, man, we got to get that man his flowers. Never had a losing record. All the years he coached, never had a losing record. So I like pairing him with a black coach with a good system. And they need a quarterback. Big Ben is done with. Mason Rudolph, he's not good. So Haskins, bro, I say, hey man, get that man a shot. Let that man play. He was the first round pick for a reason. Get him in the system and see what he can do. They got an okay team. They need a running back. James Conner is not good. Get him a running back and see what they can do. They got great defense. But even as a Ravens fan, I gotta say the Steelers is the worst 11-0 team ever. But they still got a good system. Still got a good system and a great defense. So Chase Claypool, he's amazing. Get that man somebody throwing the ball. Let Dwayne Haskins try it out. They need somebody back there. So I like it. I love it.
Okay.
And speaking of that, Kendell, the Ravens let go of one of my favorite running backs, Mark Ingram. The Steelers can use him, but he stayed hurt. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of hurt when y'all did that because he was enjoying himself Baltimore. First Earl Thomas and now Mark Ingram.
He had to leave if he wanted to get some playing time because J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards, Justice Hill, right? He lost a step. I feel like he never really recovered from that calf injury he had in the playoffs. And if you watch the games, he couldn't hit the hole the same. So I feel like he's a great leader, great locker room guy. But on the field, he wasn't getting no play. So you seen him when he came out and said, hey, I feel like I got some left. So, they let him go. But if he didn't want to play, cool, stay around, but not you. If you want to play, you can't get it here, bro. So you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was a respecting the OG type of move. Like, hey man, you want to keep playing, cool, we let you go do your thing. I don't know who's gonna pick him up, because unless he picked up another step, you know, maybe he needed a whole year to get rid of that calf injury, because he can't hit the hole, bro. And he not that big of a guy. You know what I'm saying? And he what, 19th, 10th year in? Like, running backs don't have that long career span. You run and get a hit every play. You see what I'm saying? So much love and respect to Mark Ingram, but he wasn't gonna get no burn on our team. So, you know, go do your thing, man.
Yeah.
And he just made 31. So you right, 10 years in, and
Now,
last year and a half he hurt.
there is an exception. You know, the average running back's lifespan in the NFL is like 3 to 4 years, I want to say. Now, this one guy, bro, y'all know him just like I do, Frank Gore. Oh my God, how does he do it? Like, Frank Gore is in what, like his 20th season, maybe now, maybe. So, like, I don't know what's going on, but hey, that dude is built different, man.
37 years old too.
And what is that correct? His 20th season?
Yeah, I don't know what year he came.
Had to be like around 90, 99?
2005. 2005.
2005. Wow.
Third round draft pick.
Oh, so
yeah, that was a while.
But it's not.
And now he in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't know. I thought he was in the league longer than that, but that's still a long time though, man, to be rocking. Now, with that said, bro, this next we gonna make a little switch. DJ, you wanna bring us into this next topic, dog?
Yeah, with the NBA situation, it's kind of sad though, because we going through the COVID situation and stuff. So let's get into who y'all looking forward to. What teams y'all paying close attention besides, you know, y'all LeBron fans? What other teams y'all looking at?
Man, I'm looking at the Celtics, trying to see what they gonna do. I'm a big JB fan, so he been balling out crazy this year.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown. Shout out to the Celtics. That's my squad.
Okay.
Jason Tatum played tonight, by the way. He just coming back from protocol.
He's nice.
So,
Jason Tatum is. I feel like he is a superstar. He's nice. I'm watching the Celtics too. I like what they got going on. I feel like they added some nice pieces with Thompson. And I like their whole system. I'm looking at the Bucks, man. I really want Giannis to get over the hump, but the East gonna be interesting. No, I wouldn't say that. I like the Drew Holiday pickup, but I wish they would have kept Eric Bledsoe with him in the backfield. But I mean backcourt. But
you think
they got a team, bro. It's just Giannis got to get. I feel like he got to get post moves, because they got a solid team, but they need that superstar to take them over the hump. Chris Middleton is an all-star as well. They got a solid team. If you think about in the East, the Nets, their offense is crazy, but they can't play no defense. They super exciting to watch. They got to pick up somebody who going to defend, because taking the Cavs to overtime is not going to cut it, because the Cavs ain't it.
Lost
to them twice. So it's like, who gonna play defense? You're not just gonna be able to outscore everybody, especially in the playoffs when everything's slowed down. So I like the 76ers. I feel like if Ben Simmons take another step, they nice, especially with Doc Rivers. But that's pretty much it for the East. Obviously the Lakers, the Clippers, I feel like they lost more than they gained. I mean, losing Montrez, I don't see them really taking that next step. I don't really know who else is in the West. I mean, who gonna play the Lakers?
You got the Trailblazers. They might give a good fight, maybe. Denver.
Got Denver Nuggets. Yeah, that's it. But let me go back to the East real quick. They got their little trade rumors. They talking about Brooklyn trying to get Kevin Love and JaVale McGee. Need some more size. So that'll be dope.
Give McGee. I don't know about Love. What Love gonna do?
Be powerful.
Defense.
Yeah, they need defense. Don't get me wrong. So I don't know. Yeah, you gotta look at it though, bro. Look who they being coached by. Steve Nash and Mike D'Antoni's. Cause I brought that up with Marcus. Mike D'Antoni had all the talent with the Rockets, and then back then with Steve Nash, overrated MVP, in my opinion, and had all the talent, and they could get to the finals. So, and on the Buck situation, I don't feel like they going nowhere, bro. Giannis ain't improved to me. He want to develop a 3-ball before mid-range and free throws, and they have no coach. So the Drew move, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Celtics fan. I wanted Drew to come to Boston, like get rid of Kimball for Drew. Drew would have been. That's just me, cause Kimball stay hurt.
Hey man, I gotta push man. I can't let you talk about the Bucks coaching staff like that, man. Nah, man. Hey, nah, the Bucks, I feel like they got a solid coaching staff. It's just on Giannis to take that next step, man. If you what 2-time MVP, you got to take that next step, bro.
Yeah,
I feel
that's why I wish he never let sign deal.
Yeah,
go ahead, Warren.
I was just about to say, man, I feel like Giannis just gotta get better at knocking down jumpers consistently. Like if he could do that, I feel like they can get over the hump a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see I just don't see the Bucks getting like nowhere further than the second round. That's just me.
Probably the next 3 years.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I don't know. But I did like the Bledsoe piece with them, but when he left, I was like, where they going? When they brought in Drew, I'm like, that's cool, but I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out long term. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I don't really got high expectations for the Bucks, me personally.
I see Boston and Brooklyn in the conference finals. That's just me.
But
Philly, like I said, Philly.
Anybody though. That's their thing. They can't stop anybody either. I mean, of course, their offense gonna put up numbers for sure, but for like the playoff time, bro, you're gonna have to stop somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We gonna know everything in the playoffs, like how bad Brooklyn want to win, and the pressure on James Harden, because Kyrie, KD already champions.
Yeah,
got what you want and what you gonna do.
Right. Yeah, we gonna see, man. Do y'all have any predictions for MVP, or do y'all need more time as the season go on?
I say Damian Lillard. It depends on if Durant can keep it up, because the lead ain't giving LeBron the MVP, even though he was supposed to get 3 on the last 5 years. So I got between Damian Lillard or Kevin Durant.
Okay. What about you?
They putting on numbers.
If the Lakers keep up at this pace, they gonna have to get LeBron an MVP, him or AD, because the way they going, they're gonna have the best record in the league. And you know, if it's not stopped by the pandemic, you're gonna have to make LeBron the MVP, because it wasn't the voting stop from before the pandemic. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that was kind of iffy, but I feel like if he keep going the way he's going, they're gonna have to give it to him. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I feel
it's well deserved, but that's how politics works. So.
Thanks.
He won 2013, so that's why I say I would be surprised he don't win it again.
I think the whole thing was that is all the politics come in play. They like to. The NBA is looking at it, I think, from a business side. Like we need to start grooming another face of the NBA. So, you know, I mean, I think that's why they start doing it, like giving it to Giannis, and because who was it? Harden that got robbed one year.
He got robbed. Yeah, he got robbed twice by Curry 2015 and now Giannis that last year.
Yeah,
LeBron's supposed to get it this year.
That was the whole conversation, though. Everybody was saying, well, Giannis probably gonna be the face of the NBA after Bron and KD, guys like that start really like diminishing down, and I feel like that's why they kind of do that, like, because you look at it, everybody knew Harden was supposed to get that, but it was like, all right, everybody talking about Giannis right now, so let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and give it to Giannis, and then it didn't help either that he had. I think the Bucks may have had a better record than the.
Yeah, they had the better record that year, and they had the best record in East. That second time you won.
Yeah.
And Kendell, I was so happy that Miami beat they behind, bro. I pulled from Miami. I said, yeah, Miami gonna beat them. I was the first one to call it.
What? You call that?
Yes, I called it. I swear to you. Well, number one, I don't like Giannis. Just for the record, I don't like him.
Why you don't like him?
Because I think it's the truth with James Harden. The same way I feel about him. He's just 7'1" that can just bring the ball to court. That takes no skill.
Man, he do way more than that to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's y'all opinion. I don't see nothing impressive about this game. I'm just keeping it 100. Till he get him a knockdown jumper and shoot at least 75 to 80% from the free throw line, then I give him credit. Other than that, he get no sympathy or no praise from me.
I mean, it takes skill though to score 30 a game, dog. Because there's some guys in there can't score 10 a game.
Yeah, it takes skill, all right. Well, you're playing in a new era, a European league, so it takes skill, all right.
But bro, you got some guys that literally cannot score 10 points a game.
Facts.
Like
you gotta look at it. The system they playing in, and it is. Perfect example. I'm gonna tell you right now, he don't even play in the league no more. He was a scoring bucket. Marshawn Brooks. All 4 years of Providence, led the nation in scoring, averaged 27 points. Stayed in the league for 5 years because he only can do one.
To the Nets.
Yes, he was a scoring bucket at 6'4". So it got people that can play.
The college game is different from the pros. College game different from the pros. Like you can go off in college and come to the NBA and not produce the same. It's some players in the league that only do one thing and they great at that one thing. JJ Redick, great at shooting. JaVale McGee, great at defending the paint. Maybe catching some live. You see what I'm saying? Like 7'1". He, in my opinion, he played like Russell Westbrook. Same thing. Not enough home skill, but he gonna play hard. He gonna play defense. He gonna get a triple-double if you need that. You see what I'm saying? He gonna do what it takes to win, but he not doing what he need to do in the offseason to get better. But that heart, that Russell Westbrook heart, I need that on my team. You see what I'm saying?
I thought it was telling any day. I agree.
But he got that though.
He got the heart. Yeah. You got the heart.
Yeah. But that's just my thing, because a lot of times, like, it's some, like I say again, it's guys that can't score numbers, man. Like, and we talk about some of the key guys like Paul George. People stay on Paul George's coattail, but it's like, bro, you can't say he don't produce. It's just he's not coming up how we would like in the big moments. But we can't take away from his greatness. Like, that dude is still a walking bucket. Like, I don't care how we put it. We can't talk about PG like he don't get buckets, bro. Like, and that's the same thing with Giannis to me. I mean, it's on a different scale because Giannis, I feel like at this point, do y'all feel like at this point Giannis is better than PG?
I don't know. Regular
you say
season,
better, what you asking?
Just like a better
skill wise.
He's a better player.
A better player? Nah, he's not a better player. But that's the thing. Like, Paul George is a more skilled player. But if you asking me like who I want to start my team with, right, I'm gonna have to go Giannis. Even though Paul George is better, I can build around Giannis a little better. You know what I'm saying? Because Paul George, I could find me another Paul George-esque type of player, but I can't find a 7'1" player like Giannis who gonna play like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Giannis is a 1. I think that's what it is. He need to pair up with another lead guy to get him over there. But I'm still taking him over Paul George. Paul George's game is smooth though.
Yeah, I like the PG game. He just a regular season dude. And Giannis, all you gotta do is take away the paint and he trash. That's how I look at Giannis. Giannis a franchise player. I'm gonna give you that, but man, he got a lot of improving to do for me to give him his credit.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for his story, and he's a superstar of this league. Y'all call him the Greek Freak, and he playing up. He averages 28 and 12, but he got a lot of work to do, bro.
Yeah, it'll happen over time because we look at the arguably the GOAT, in my opinion, LeBron. LeBron didn't have it all figured out. You know what I mean? He everybody knew he can get a solid mid-range game going, but he struggled from the outside for a little bit. But when you want them rings and you want that status, you're gonna do what it takes to get better. And Bron did that. Now he's shooting from the half court, man. So it's not like it's impossible. Giannis, just like Kendall pointed out, in the summertime come, bro. If you get put out, we don't need to see you out here partying and all this, that, and third. If you want to be looked at as that guy, you need to be in that gym and your shot. Same thing with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, dude, you too talented to not know how to shoot and be one dimensional, dog. Like we expecting you to be great. So sorry, that's just what come with it. You got to get in that gym and hone them skills, dog. And that's just my opinion on it, man. Like, want to be looked at as that guy, you gotta get to it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is 26 years old, so I give him another 2 more years. That's what. So he hit his prime then. So
you got time.
Next question in the NBA is a player that fans or analysts don't really acknowledge. So Juan, I'm gonna start out with you. Who you picking? Like
player that I've always liked. Man, I'm gonna most likely have. I had a few, but looking at the numbers on a couple of them, I was like, okay, I kind of see why. But one, I got Brandon Jennings, and then if I could just throw another one in there, I'd probably say Mike Bibby, just because that was a guy that I watched growing up. But,
all right.
Yeah, that's the two names I'll probably go with. What about you guys?
What about you, Kendall?
Man, we was doing throwback players. I got 2 current players right now. I feel like ain't really getting acknowledged, man. I put Brad Bill. He in a bad situation. They got to free that man. He averaged 31 last year, and right now he averaging 35. So it's like, even though he on a bad team, 30 is 30. You see what I'm saying? And then also I got my guy Julius Randle. That's a Dallas guy. People kind of forgot about him after he left LA, but he averaged 20 the last 2 years. And right now he averaging 23, 11, and 6. And he got the Knicks looking right. So you got to give that man his credit.
DJ, what about you?
Well, I got 3. I got 2 throwbacks and slept on scorer/shooter. I'm gonna start with my 2 throwbacks. Growing up, I love the game of basketball, but I always picture myself tall. See, I like shooting the ball, and I'm gonna go with the big man at power forward. I'm gonna start out with my boy Rasheed Wallace.
Hey, yeah.
That's not a bad pick.
That's a great pick.
Yeah. Rasheed had the fadeaway. He had the 3. He had the post, and he rub it in your face. He was a smooth trash talker.
Energy on the thousand.
Yeah.
Defense.
Oh my God.
Who you third?
And the second one's another big man. He was 6'10", and I hated him 1 year in the playoffs because that was that year LeBron was arguably the GOAT before a championship. 2009. I'm gonna have to say Rashard Lewis. He was cold, bro. 6'10", shoot the 3. Then eventually he went to Miami and played with LeBron. He won him a ring and helped him get back to the final. Killing Indiana in the conference finals 2014. That was the last time him and Ray Allen played. So shout out to Rashard Lewis.
Okay.
And my other one pick is his shot is okay, but he was nasty when he was in the league. Unfortunately, he got suspended. Shout out to Tyreke Evans. He was cold.
Yeah, he was nice.
Hey, nice, bro. Then he wasn't athletic, but he knew how to handle the ball. He fast with his hands, and he could score, get to the bucket, and his shot is streaky. He can shoot that 3, that mid range. You dare him to shoot, he'll pull it. So shout out to Tyreke Evans.
Was Tyreke like almost a Harden before Harden, if I make sense with that?
13. What 13?
Because they both lefties. Tyreke had the little that 1 year in sack when he was going crazy.
He was a rookie of the year, as a matter of fact, 2009. Him and James came out the same year. That's crazy.
And he was having the Euro and everything. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, of course he ain't take it to what Harden took it, but was he the Harden before Harden, dog? Because he was balling that first year.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Harden always shoot though, bro.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Tyreek, he's streaky. He like Josh Smith when it comes to a jump shot.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I got another player, man. I gotta add Baron Davis in there. You know, with Steph.
oh my God, that dude
Hey,
was
man,
cold, bro.
with Steph and Golden State, it's like we forget that Golden State had a great point guard before Steph.
Yeah,
Man, Baron Davis, he one of the
Davis.
best point guards of all time, bro.
even
Oh my
Monty
God.
though, Monty Ellis,
Hey,
people forget him
yeah,
too.
Montel. I was just about to say that.
Monty Ellis.
Baron, he on another level, bro.
It's them injuries, man. It's certain guys like that. You think about T-Mac, what T-Mac could have done
Yeah.
if it wasn't for the
Mhm.
injuries. And
Grant
also,
Hill.
Grant Hill, yeah. Another guy, man, that just came to mind while we was talking was OJ Mayo. Like, dog,
Yeah, OJ Mayo. He was cold.
was cold, man. What it was like they had him and Rudy, they had about a 2-year run where they was just looking amazing.
Yeah. That's that year Rudy got hurt. They beat San Antonio in the first round. He had hurt his shoulder, bro. I was like, dang. I feel like OJ Mayo was the kind of dude, he would have been great playing with LeBron because LeBron loves shooters. OJ had a shot on him.
Yeah.
In fact.
So that would have been dope. That would have been dope. Rasheed Wallace, Charles Lewis played Rasheed Wallace and OJ Mayo in their prime playing with LeBron. I think LeBron probably would have had a ring by then in Cleveland before he went to Miami.
Yeah.
Because that's all he need was consistency.
Ain't no telling, man. Now, that pretty much covers all of our sports takes, man. We about to jump into another dope subject that we all both have, that we all have interest in, which is music. Now, last week, DJ brought up a topic to my attention, bro, which is clout chasing, dog. This is a term that we hear a lot, especially in music. Kendall, bro, what are your thoughts on just the overall clout chasing culture?
Man, just from my perspective, from what I know about it, you know, people feel like they got to do that to get on. You know, it's so many artists out, so they feel like they got to do any and everything to get clout. How I feel about it is, to be sustainable in anything, you got to be genuine. You got to be authentic, because you know all it takes is for people to find out the real about you. And if that wasn't what you portrayed, if you were just chasing clout, but you wasn't being authentic, it's not gonna last. So anybody who wanna actually build something sustainable, just be yourself. You know, don't try nothing gimmicky. You know, just be authentic. And the people who gonna be fans, who gonna support you, they're gonna support you. You know, the thing about clout chasing is it's fleeting. You know, it's not gonna stay. So you know, it's not about the money, because the money gonna come and go with that clout. But if you actually build a brand, that's what's sustainable. So I think we gotta have more conversation about being authentic and how that's not only good for your mental health, but good for your career. You know.
Right on. And one of the things that you mentioned was that if you're clout chasing and things of that nature, that it won't last. And that's something that we touched on last episode as well. It's just like also just knowing what you like, knowing what you bring to the game, and just being cool with it. Like, cause last episode we talked about the whole Young Thug interview on $1 Million Worth of Game podcast with Wally and Gilly the Kid. And just his whole perspective on Wayne not rocking with him, how he probably would have liked Wayne embracing him. And one of the things we were saying was like, yo, Thug, you a staple in hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really don't matter at this point. Like, you done made your impact as well. So it's just like, you know what you bring to the game, and just rock with it like that. But I say that to say, like, since we talking about sustaining, right? Some artists in this era, this new era, if you would have it. Is there any artists in this era that you guys see sustaining like into the next decade or 5 years from now? Is it any artist that y'all could think of?
I say young boy for one, because he's still young. He like 19, 20. So he probably have another 5 years.
If I had to pick, I would probably say Lil Baby.
That was my pick. I feel like that's an automatic. He had a crazy year, so I don't see why that wouldn't continue for the next couple of years. Yeah. He made you forget about everybody else on QC. That's how great he been.
Yeah, because the Migos fell off a little bit. So just imagine if Offset was it with Cardi B, what music would he be putting out?
Oh man, I think it's probably gonna be a big album for the Migos with this next Culture. I believe that's the last time I checked. That's the album that they're supposed to be working on. Culture 4, I want to say. So if they come back with another wave, man, hey, Migos might be here again for a long time. So we gonna have to see, man. But
I hope so. It's a big album for them because they underperformed the last 2 albums, I say,
yeah,
and I feel like they underperformed on all the individual albums. So they gotta
Yeah,
come back. They gotta come back harder than what they've been coming. And Lil Baby, he set that bar for QC.
mhm.
And even the City Girls, I feel like not matching that bar for real. So they gotta come with it, bro.
And it's just I
yeah,
don't know what it is, bro, about Lil Baby. He got it's certain artists that got that effect. Like when they drop, bro, it's like they dropping heat. Like, you know what I mean? You play it, you ain't gotta say, let me grow into this record. Nah. So first play, that joint slapping. And it's just certain artists like that. So you made a very good point. Is like he set that bar because I ain't really think about it like that. I was looking at the Migos like, all right, next thing they drop, I'm gonna be tuned in for it. But now that you said it, I'm like, dang, bro, he really did. He made it hard. Like they gonna have to come with it. DJ,
mhm.
what you think, bro?
Yeah, Lil Baby, he having his 50 Cent moment. Let's see if he can sustain it.
Yeah,
Cause saying that when 50 came out with Eminem and Dre, he had that little 3-year run. But Lil Baby keep that, cause he got the hits and he got the image and he got style of rap. So we gonna see. So and then, like I said, Young Boy, you never know, cause that's the gangster. The gangster music will always be there. That's why I had brought his name up.
right
And
on,
he young and thugging right now, so he might have his little run.
right on.
So
It's kind of hard with younger artists though because when you look at like the younger artists, it's like it's not a lot of them that's just putting out heat like that. But when we think
mhm.
about this next decade, I'm thinking about maybe not the whole 10 years, but like maybe the first 10. I mean the first 5 years out of the 10. You got Griselda, they've been going crazy. Freddie Gibbs, and these is older acts. So I think something I like in hip hop now is that we seeing more older acts put out mature music that's still dope.
Yeah,
So
Hmm.
so I would like to see the big dogs come back hard. Like Wale been dropping dope singles. I want to see some good projects from Wale.
Yeah,
I want to see J. Cole and Kendrick come back with some fire.
yeah,
hmm.
hell
That's
yeah.
that's what I'm looking forward to. It's like the young dudes is cool, but they not Kendrick, they not Cole, they not Wale. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, man.
He
Shout out.
bringing up actually guys that can rap too, so that's what's up, Kendall. Like you
Mhm.
said, bring back the OGs because they OGs to us.
For a
I'm about to
reason.
say shout to Wale too, man. He just dropped that single. I've been jamming that joint the last couple of days.
Yes, sir.
Latest single he just dropped, man. Let me not say. Let me tell y'all the name, cause y'all gotta jam that joint.
I'm
Um,
gonna have to play it because I ain't really know.
I got it
I
too.
don't
It's
really
called
mess
Good
with
Vibes.
Wale.
It's called Good Vibes. Oh, you sleep, bro.
good
You gotta get
vibes,
on that. You gotta get on that man.
good
That man
vibes.
albums. More about nothing. The album
Yeah,
about nothing. Hey, Wale is one of the best uh, album makers in the industry. It's not a lot of dudes that make fire albums. Wale is one of the few that actually like takes his time and makes full projects. It's not a lot of artists that do that.
and got hits. Like that's what we forget a lot of times too. Bro got hits. Like especially like he came. Hey, how you come out of nowhere with on chill like that with Jeremiah? You know what I mean? Like
Oh
joints
Lord,
like that. Then you hit us with a fire album, like bro, we got to put a little bit more respect on Wale's name, and also a guy from the South, Big Crit, man, Big Crit is one
thank
of
you.
the
That's
most
my dog.
disrespected artists ever. Like you know, what I mean,
You slept on.
he spit just not as like he on that level with Cole and Kendrick, in my opinion. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
It's
But
underground.
he just don't get that respect. Now,
Yeah.
since we on this great music, man, what's been some music y'all been listening to lately? Whether it's been since the new year kicked off or just past week, what y'all been on?
Mixtape Wheezy.
Mm.
I had to go back to that. Couple of Drake songs, and Kendrick and Cole, like Kendall say, I had to listen to that. Get inspired. They got some albums that's classic.
Right,
what about you, Kendall?
And I've been listening to Young Dolph, man. He put out a deluxe to Rich Slave. It's a couple of songs on there that I just been playing on repeat.
Yeah.
Wale, as you said, that single, and listen to that single, that made me go back to his old work. I'm just like, man, I need some more of that Wale in my life. And I also been listening to Jasmine Sullivan, man. She put out a great EP.
Great EP.
Great EP. And that great conversation started. And I just been listening to that and just having conversations, and it's been dope. So, yeah.
Dope, man. I've been for myself, man, I've been on Mozzie. I listen to Mozzie like a lot. So I've been on Mozzie, Eric B and Rakim Paid in Full album. I've been on that. And that Wayne single, bro, Ain't Got Time. After the pardon happened, he ended up dropping that single, and I'm like, dang, this joint slapping. So if y'all ain't heard that Wayne Ain't Got Time single, man, go check that out as well. That's pretty much been what I've been on this past week.
We'll do.
Yes, sir. Now, what album have y'all listened to the most, like last decade?
I listened to a whole bunch of them, man.
Like, what's your standout album? Like, if you could think about it, like, what album did I listen to the most? Like, just always went back to.
For starters, it's gonna be that All Eyes on Me by Tupac. Classic, my favorite Tupac album, one of the greatest top 5 albums of all time, in my opinion. And the Carter 3, Lil Wayne.
Okay. What about you, Kendall?
Man, I wrote down 3. I got Sci-Hi the Prince, No Dope on Sundays. That was a fire album.
Fire.
2 Chainz, Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. That was a dope album. And obviously, I gotta have a Kendrick album. I went with Damn. That's the most recent. I feel like that was not the most comprehensive, but the most modern sounding Kendrick album that had the most replay value because of just the type of songs that was on it. So obviously all the Kendrick's albums, but Damn, I say it's the most recent one I've been on most consistently.
Okay. I think my 3 is definitely gonna be 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Then I got To Pimp a Butterfly with Kendrick. Then I got, if I had to name a third one, probably gonna be another cold one, which was that For Your Eyes Only. A lot of people didn't really like that album, but that album was very soothing to me for some reason. Like the Change record on there, and the last one, the For Your Eyes Only, like he just was to tell a story that well, bro. Like that's just a whole nother game to your pen game, bro. Like so that's probably my 3.
I cried the first time I heard Change.
Yeah.
But that's how much I felt that song, bro.
Oh my God.
It's just straight. It's straight to it. Like he ain't no beating around the bush. Let me just get straight to it, man. That's just, I don't know. It's just a powerful album for me. So, but it's crazy. We all name artists like we talked about in one of our previous topics that got that impact, that got that stuff that keep us. You know what I mean? We gotta check for them. Where y'all at? We need them albums, man. So some dope albums we all name, man. That said, DJ, what's the stat of the week? You got our stat, man?
Let's go to the football. Back to the games. My favorite game of the week. Kansas City Chiefs and Buffalo Bills. Kansas City Chiefs, they defeated Buffalo 38-24. My homeboy, which is Patrick Mahomes, had 325 yards and 3 touchdowns. And my boy Tyreek Hill had 179 yards and 9 receptions, and Travis Kelce had 118 yards, 13 receptions, and 2 touchdowns.
What you gonna do with that, man? Yeah. And Mahomes did that straight off the concussion.
Goodness.
That's crazy. Dope stat of the week, man. My fact of the week is Tom Brady joins Craig Morton as the only other quarterback in NFL history to make the Super Bowl as a starter in 2 different conferences. Man, like, dude, like, can't
like, Tom Brady.
Like, hey, I didn't even, no disrespect to Craig Morton, but I didn't even know who he was. Like, so shout out to Craig. You obviously was balling way before my time. But shout
Yeah.
out to Tom Brady again, man. Just to
And I have
have a long
and I
career.
got a confession to make too.
What's up?
I got one confession. I rooted for Tom Brady one time when he was in the
Okay.
Super Bowl.
Now we got the truth.
Yes, I have one confession, but they lost. 2008 Super Bowl with one of my favorite receivers of all time, Randy Moss. I was so disappointed I shed tears.
Well, that was they undefeated season. So was you
Yes, and they lose to
bandwagoning? Was you bandwagoning that year?
Randy Moss, bro. You didn't hear what I just said. That was one of my favorite receivers. I want him to win, and it didn't happen. He went back against San Francisco, and I don't know. I guess he jinxed the Super Bowl. That's probably what it was.
Yeah,
But no, Giants did have better defense. Plaxico Birds with their unbelievable catch.
crazy,
Oh
man.
man,
Well, man, when it came to the tail end, man, part of this episode, man, been a dope one. But before we get out of here, man, we're gonna get Kendall to speak on his latest work on my album, man, Forever Scarred, which is out now on all platforms. If you ain't got it, go snatch that, stream it, download it, do what you gotta do. But yeah, Kendall, man, how was that, bro? Like working on the project.
Man, first of all, I gotta commend you for being creative during the pandemic, man. I feel like that was super tough. To find inspiration when we stuck in the house, can't go nowhere. Music is about life experience, and yeah, it was a lot to talk about, but it wasn't a lot to experience because we couldn't go nowhere. It was nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? So, big shout out to you for being creative during that space. Now, for me, definitely honored to be a part of yet another project. I feel like you were a legendary artist, the best kept secret. So, yeah, to be on another project, it was fun. We always shooting records back and forth. So, I feel like it was two solid records that I got on there, and another solid project. I feel like this is your most modern sound, and to hear you on different type of production was dope for me. So I liked the project, and yeah, it was a cool experience. So definitely looking to keep working and growing.
Appreciate you, man. And to people that don't know, bro, we got so much stuff in the tuck. Like at any moment, we can just drop an album. Like most
Yeah.
people don't even know that, but just man, it's dope to be able to call up another dope artist and say, yo, what you think about getting on this, or what you think about this idea? And every time I've never been let down, bro. That's why I said like we got so much in the tuck that we ain't put out, and then the stuff that we have done, it's been great. People always seem to rock with it. So I'm just glad you was able to be a part of this project as well, bro. Now, with that said, this next question I got for you, I want you to speak on any upcoming projects or endeavors, but I want to put the pressure on you, dog. Since you came kicked it with us, dog, I gotta put the pressure on you. Now, what I mean by this to our listeners, man, every time I talk to Kendall, I'm pretty much, well, not every time, but a lot of times I'm speaking like, yo, Kendall, we need something, bro. We need a project. Like, what's up, man? The people need to hear you. Like the people that hear him on my projects, they always like, yo, when is bro dropping something, or like where can I find his song? So with that said, bro, I know it's like a double-headed question, but tell us about your upcoming works and also when we'll be able to find something when you dropping something.
All right, so I'm definitely working on the music right now. I'm behind the scenes working on getting everything mixed and mastered right now. I definitely have enough for a project, but I want it to be right. So I'm right now getting my photo shoots together, signed with production companies, just trying to get some stuff right now. But definitely soon. I don't have a date yet, but it is coming. Just trying to get my socials right and just trying to set it up to where everything will be right. So soon. I don't have a date, but it's coming for sure.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's exciting news, man. Is it is it a single coming, or is it just like you project focused right now?
Um, it'll either be a single or an EP. It will not be a full album, but just to get my feet wet, I'm gonna put something out. So just trying to figure out which is the best route, but definitely coming real soon.
Okay, so man, that's great news to hear. Not only as one of your partners, but just as a fan, also, man. Definitely ready for that. So, hey, man, y'all heard it here first on Stats and Facts. Remember where y'all heard it, Kendall gonna be dropping some fire. So y'all just be tuned, stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, that pretty much wraps up. Want to thank you for joining the podcast, bro. Great takes. Um, hopefully our teams can shake back next year. Yours, the Baltimore Ravens, mine, the Saints.
Right.
And we come back, man. We definitely got to get you on for another episode. This won't be the last time. So just know anytime you need to promote something or you just want to come back and kick it with us, bro, you're welcome. So thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Been another dope episode of Stats and Facts, man. Be tuned in next week. We'll be back with another episode as well. Follow Kendall Kelly on all of his socials. Oh yeah, tell the people your socials real quick.
It's Kendall Kelly. It's that simple right there.
All right, yeah. Follow bro on all socials. Now, make sure y'all do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so y'all can be notified when all the episodes drop, and also like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys. We out.